Tonight's guest came to us as Uncle Rico, then as a nice guy named Greg, who turned into a bad guy named Gary. You can see him on season 3 of The White Lotus, Sunday nights on HBO Max. Please welcome John Gries. How are you? It's very good to have you here.
This is amazing.
I heard you just got married,
I did,
too.
1 month ago.
Congratulations.
Yeah! And you know what's amazing? My wife is from Newfoundland.
Oh, she is?
She is, not from Dildo.
Not from Dildo, which is a town in Newfoundland.
Yeah,
yes.
she's from the Outer Cove.
Oh,
so
wow.
she's on the easternmost point of North America.
What a strange thing for you to get married while this show is on. Because
I know.
it's, is she worried?
She's a little impaired.
Yeah.
No,
Well, you know, I tell you what, you have a lot of acting credits. I mean, it's really interesting. Like, I didn't realize, I was like, hey, we should get the guy from the White Lotus on the show. And then they were like, oh, yeah, you know, he was Uncle Rico. And I was like, oh, my God, you were Uncle Rico.
I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I just kind of keep reinventing myself because sometimes I disappear.
There you are.
Yeah, man.
Football over the mountains.
Back in '82, it's really funny. I was at a gallery opening. There was a furniture maker, a friend of ours named Ryan Belly, and I was there, and this woman walks up to me, and she says, I know you. You can't fool me behind that beard. You're Uncle Rico from Napoleon Dynamite. And I'm like, you're right. How did you know? And she goes, oh, come on. You look the same. I said, no, I don't, but that's okay. Thank you very much. And then she says, but you're also Gary from the White Lotus. And then we talked for a minute. She was very sweet, and she walked away. And then somebody says, you know who that is? I said, no. She looks familiar. It's Jimmy Kimmel's mom.
It was my mother, yeah. It was my mother.
She's adorable. She's adorable. Gosh, if I only had a mom like this. I love my mom.
I'm sure she'd be happy if you came to visit, for sure. You started acting when you were a little boy, right?
Well, I didn't really, I mean, you know, when people start acting, that's when they try to act. I just happened to be in the right or the wrong place, whatever, at the right time. I knocked my tooth out, and my father was making a movie, and he didn't want to take me to the dentist.
Your dad was a director?
A director, yes. And he passed away when I was very young, 19. But he took me to the dentist and then said, I'm just going to take him straight to Paramount. And took me to Paramount, and he was typing, and I'm youngest of 4 boys. I'm talking to my dad, and I'm having one-on-one with him, and he's like, John, stop. I can't have you, I gotta type this, I gotta get this draft done. Go play on the Bonanza Street, which is what they used to call the Western Street at Paramount. Don't break any windows, don't steal anything, don't do, you know, I was, you know, one of 4 boys. So as I was walking out, the producers were walking in, and they pulled me into their office, and they were like, you're here with Tommy, right? And I was like, well, yeah, he's my dad, you know. And then they gave me a Coca-Cola. I wasn't allowed to have any of that stuff. So, you know, next thing you know, I can hear him through the wall, and he's typing away, and these guys are, you know, conversing with me, and they're laughing. I don't even know what I was saying, and I didn't really care. I just was having a good time. And then, you know, they called him in the room, and they said, Tommy, we got the kid here. And he was like, great. And he came running in, and he stops at the door, and he looks at me, and he's like, no. He's not an actor, he's an idiot. Whatever. And I guess I was an idiot. But at the same time, I ended up screen testing and getting the film, and then...
And the movie was with Charlton Heston.
Charlton Heston.
Which is crazy.
And Ben Johnson and Slim Pickens and like all these...
We actually have a clip of the...
What?
Yeah, do you mind if we share that?
Gosh.
Yeah, let's take a look.
I had hair.
Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree.
I don't know them words.
But everybody knows that one.
Not me.
Don't you know any Christmas carols?
I guess not.
That's something else.
He was a great guy. He really was.
We've been on a long time. We've never showed a clip involving Charlton Heston before. I mean, that is...
Well, you might have seen that maybe when he was doing speeches and stuff. But he was actually,
maybe.
He was actually really a cool guy.
Well, so fast forward now, however many years, and you're on this show that everybody's watching, White Lotus. You've been on 3 times.
Thank you.
Which is more than anybody. Nobody's been on all 3 seasons, right?
No.
Just you.
Yeah.
How did you find out you're going to be on another season?
A text from Mike White.
Just Mike White said, hey.
Just like text me and said, hey, listen, I'm writing season 2, and, you know, are you going to be available or should I not write you? And I was like, no, I'm there. Wherever you say, anytime, anywhere.
Is it fair to say that makes you Mike's favorite?
No. My gosh, no. But I hope he, you know, it has a good ending for me somewhere. I don't know, maybe this year. You never know.
I hope he has no ending for you. You should be in every incarnation of the show.
Thank you for saying. No, he's a genius. The guy's amazing.
So you probably hear, you know, everybody's got theories. I've heard some new ones that are very, I think, enticing recently. I'm not going to run them by you because I know you can't give me the answers. No. But I do have one. I've uncovered something that I think is quite fascinating, all right? So maybe the reason that Gary keeps appearing on these tropical islands is because he is Roger Linus.
Oh my gosh.
From Lost. Oh, there's more.
Oh no.
If you take the title of the show, The White Lotus, and you remove L-O-S-T, what do you have? If you move the U over to the front, you white, which you are.
Yeah?
Well, congratulations on, well, meeting my mom. That's got to be exciting.
It was. Really.
The show being on, I mean, really, you know, Lost is one of my favorites, too. It's great to have you here. It really is.
It's such a pleasure to be here.
I hope you're on season 4 also.
Well, you know, if you can, give Mike a call, you know.
I'll send him a text. The White Lotus. You can watch it Sunday nights on HBO and Max. John Gries, everybody. We'll be back with Jesse Wells. Guillermo, do you know how many subscribers we have on YouTube now?
20 million.
That's right. Yeah, that's why we're wearing these glasses. Thanks for being a subscriber. If you're not, help us get to 20,000,001.